Hey Soul Fam, my name is Jessica. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you and I'm sending love and blessings in your direction. So I wanted to talk about the Nine of Swords today. And I wanted to give you a tip on moving through a Nine of Swords moment in your own life. As you can see, we're talking about the mental space here in the Nine of Swords. And when there's a lot of stuff happening in your mind, it can be kind of challenging to get some clarity and to find a way to move forward. Because sometimes our mind just tricks us into thinking we need to problem solve everything at one time, but that's pretty unrealistic. So anytime you find yourself in a Nine of Swords moment, I encourage you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. You're actually going to use your imagination. So instead of letting the imagination wander in the direction of what can happen, I have to problem solve. You're going to let your imagination move into the direction of what's going to feel good for you. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So when your eyes are closed and you are breathing, bring yourself to a place that feels good. And the physical body will follow, but what you want to do is visualize a mental place. It can be a mountain, it can be an ocean. For me personally, I love to imagine myself in just this beautiful big tub full of bubbles with candles lit all around and an ocean view. That is a very relaxing vibration to me, so it's one that I like to imagine. And then when I'm there, I also imagine a floaty feeling in my body because I'm in water. But you could do this if you were sitting around on a mountaintop or, like I said, an ocean, and you just didn't have a care in the world, right? Your body would be light and it would be relaxed. So what you want to do is you want to put yourself in this mental and emotional place, and then you want to bring in the thought. You have control, so I want you to choose which thought out of all of the thoughts would you like to focus on just for right now while you're in this relaxed state. And in this relaxed state, I want you to consider just one step that you can take in the direction of whichever thing you need to problem solve or move into right now or in the future. And the step, it could be a big step, it could be a small step. But what's happening here is that instead of thinking about the problem from a worried vibration, which can really lock us in, very much like this image, we can be holding tension in our body. We can be thinking, oh no, this is a problem. Like it's so overwhelming and I'm fearful. So what's happening when you give yourself a little bit of space and you recreate a more, I'd say like safe space and a more open space in your mind and body, and then you bring the problem in, you're actually creating a new neural pathway in your mind to look at challenges from a relaxed state. This is a big deal. This is huge. So again, anytime that you are facing a problem, just remind yourself that you don't need to figure everything out all at once, and it's totally okay for you to just take a few deep breaths to shift your mind, shift your body, and then bring the problem in one at a time. And you even may want to create space between each problem. So after you decide what your next step is, you may want to just slowly open your eyes, get up and walk around, and then if you have another thing that's surfacing on your mind, kind of troublesome, go back into that state of relaxation and bring in that thing. So you're not just bringing one thing in at a time. That can feel, many things in at once because that can feel overwhelming. But basically giving yourself space to see everything as solvable and that you don't have to rush and fix and do everything all at once because that's pretty stressful. So you want to keep your body and keep your mind in a relaxed state, and I hope that this supports you on your journey. Blessings.